Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my May on a Whimsical Adventure design team junk journal project to show you. And this, I've used Anya's Stardust junk journal kit. And I will link her Etsy shop down below so you can check out her images and papers. Just beautiful. And so this has a celestial astronomy kind of theme. And my thought was that it would belong to, it's a nice small handheld hardcover style, and I thought it would belong to someone either in the Renaissance or the Age of Enlightenment perhaps, who studied the stars, and they would carry this book with them to take notes and draw and their observations and things like that. And so this is the first time I've worked with leather, and this is a piece of reclaimed leather. A fabric store near me has bins of offcuts and scrap pieces of leather that you purchase by the pound. So I thought it was going to be difficult, but this was actually really easy to work with. This is a thinner leather, very pliable, so it was easy to cover the book with it. I repurposed a vintage hardcover book, created a new spine and added the spine ridges, and then covered it with the leather. There's some goldish crocheted trim here and also on the cover. I thought this looked kind of architectural, so I thought it went well with the image on the cover. I made a little insert. It sits in, this is an image from the kit, and sari silk closure that is removable with an hourglass charm and a little vintage chandelier crystal charm. And I also did little drips and droplets of an antique gold paint on the covers. I'd never done anything like this. I really love the look of it. I was just thinking if the person was working late into the night, which of course they would be if they're studying the stars, you know, the wax, or if they're doing any illuminating on pages and painting, and that some of the paint might drip or the wax would drip onto their book. I also distressed the edges of all the pages. They're all roughed up, and then I distressed inked in both vintage photo, so there's a brown, and then also a blue distress ink. I think it's called Stormy Sky from Tim Holtz. So there it is. So going in, oh, the other thing was I did 7 smaller signatures. Normally this size book I would do 3 signatures, but I did 7 fewer pages in each. I feel like over time when you do that, the book lays flatter. And I did not load it up with any ephemera, well, very little ephemera, so I've got a little pouch of goodies to show you after the journal. So I'm in my new craft room, and this is the first time I'm filming, so I'll just make sure I'm still in frames. This is my new filming area. And so pages from the Stardust kit, and I haven't embellished them at all because they're just beautiful just as they are. The end papers are also from the kit. Beautiful grungy. I added pieces of tea-dyed, torn little pieces of tea-dyed tracing paper here and there, as if the book had been patched up because it's so well used and well loved that they needed to patch it up here and there and really give it a nice grungy look. This is a label which I've from the kit, which I've used as a book plate. And then there's parchment paper and tea-dyed paper throughout. I also have taken from the pages, this is one of them, but I took this and enlarged it and just printed it onto the back. So there's lots of writing space in this one. This is from the kit as well. I just cut around the edges. I wanted to have a lot of irregular pages in this, torn and worn out and distressed. This is baking parchment, unbleached baking parchment paper. Tea-dyed. A couple of the images I found on a website for free online, and I don't remember which one. If I do, I'll put it down below. And then the marbled papers like this one are from the Graphics Fairy. So in the center of a few of these signatures are these images, which are from On a Whimsical Adventure. It's the Stargazer paper bundle, which are 12 by 12 papers. Of course I reduced them down in size, and they're just beautiful, like celestial maps and things. So I've distressed the edges and patched it up, again patching up with some grungy tracing paper. So this I left as a fold out, so you could journal in there and hide it away, or you could glue these down or washi tape them down and have pockets. Another celestial map. I mean, the pages are just so beautiful. There's something very serene and calming about this color scheme for this kit. And this is one of the Stargazer papers printed onto a lightweight drawing paper and distressed. These are little tags or labels that were included in the kit, and I printed a couple directly onto the parchment paper. This is one of the tags from the kit. Just distressed it, tore it up a little bit, and added it to the page. I just think it's so pretty. Love that one. Another one of the tags from the kit. And here is an envelope, that's a pocket. And I thought with the sari silk that this kit went perfectly with that sari silk. Here is another one of the little images, and I just put it on a little paper brad, and you can have some secret journaling under there if you like. Some scrap of the marbling paper. And this is the other side of that envelope. It's a pocket there. Here's another pocket. And another little secret journaling spot. Some more marbled paper. And this, I think, is one of my favorite pages from the kit. So pretty. And then here is another of the Stargazer papers. Look at that. One. And this is another one of the Stargazer papers printed onto the drawing paper. So extra journaling space as well. Some more of the marbled paper just to decorate the page. Pages from the kit. And another one of the tags. Another one of the little labels. And another marbled paper, and another of the Stargazer papers. And I did with all of them, cut around, and where it looked like it had originally been torn, I would cut in and create that nice texture look to it. And again, could create pockets if you wanted. Just a little flip out, one of the labels, and then the back. And so that is the journal. And with another piece of the same leather, did the same kind of thing with the gold paint here and there. And this is another sari silk closure. Here's a little key and lock charms. And then another piece of the ephemera from the kit, and this is the same as the cover, and I just turned it into a little bookmark. And I printed this Stargazer papers onto the back of the ephemera. So this is a little pouch that would hold, or could hold, what you wanted to add to your journal. On the cover here, I did create a little, if you had a small pencil or pen, you wanted to add in, it would slip in there. And accidentally, whoops, I created another one here. So some paper clips, here's some little tags, little tea-dyed tags with some of the scraps from the marbled paper and one of the Stargazer papers. And then inside, I'll show you this, I just sewed one of the Stargazer papers onto the pouch. And then I just added, these are labels from the kit that I printed onto tea-stained paper. Here's some more of those other labels that are included as well. Here is one of the little tags from the kit. And then this is just a piece of extra tea-dyed paper for you to journal on with a little journaling card. This is one of the pages from the kit that I just reduced in size, printed onto cardstock. And then over here, another of the tags, just with some torn muslin. And then here's this image from the kit as well. Just did a little sew around, so you could embellish a page with that. Here's another journaling card from the kit. And then, oh, another bookmark, or you could make a belly band or a tuck spot in the journal. Just to sew around that one as well. And another piece of journaling paper. This is some parchment paper that you can journal on, and another little journaling card. And then this is like a wax paper envelope. This created a little pocket on the front. This is also an image from the Stardust kit. And you could tuck something behind there, and also more ephemera in there. So that is it. This is available in my Etsy shop for purchase, and I will link that down below if you're interested. And I hope everyone is doing well. I haven't been on here in what seems like forever, so I appreciate you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me and watching, and I will see you back here again real soon. Bye everybody.